I have unmade my bed, which was, ooh, I'm falling over, which was the sofa last night, and I'm just heading into London to get my train. Well, heading to the train station to get my train into London. My hair's still wet from last night, so I haven't straightened it, and I don't know why, but in my old age I'm getting this really awkward kink here, so tucking it behind my ear so that it looks semi-decent until this afternoon when I do straighten it. Hello, darling. Hello. Just got to my hotel room. It is by far the cheapest hotel that I could find. I remember when I used to come to London a couple of times a year that the hotel was like £50 a night at most, and now all the cheap hotels that I used to go to are all like £200 to £400 a night, and I just think it's crazy. Anyway, I found this one a lot cheaper and then got a discounted rate of it through my blue light card for being an NHS worker. So it's 151 for 2 nights, and I did originally book it for 2 people because it only made like a £5.50 difference, and I just thought I might as well just pay it. But obviously no one has ended up coming with me, which is fine. It is a very basic hotel, and for some reason they've put me in the one room that's downstairs next to the breakfast room, so hopefully I can still have a bit of a lie-in before breakfast. Breakfast is included, which is very unusual, so that's good. So I'll be getting like 1 free meal with each night as well, so that's a positive. Like I said, the room's basic, but it's fine. So we've got a chest of drawers, a mirror, which you could use at a full length, then got a sliding door to the bathroom, toilet, sink. Like I said, I booked it for 2 people, so 2 sets of towels, which works out in my favour. A really nice shower actually, so very impressed with this. It looks very clean. And then a very basic bedroom, so tiny little wardrobe space, a chair, luggage storage, which was here, but I've just put it to that side because I'm not going to be using that side. Lots of plug sockets, bed, TV. Honestly, I've sat on the bed, not the comfiest, but hopefully I'll be able to sleep. The room is currently very hot, and it's like in the basement, but like the window goes onto the street, so I was just going to show you. But as I've vlogged, there's a guy stood out there taking pictures, hopefully not of me, hopefully of the building. But I'm just going to chill in here, refresh my makeup, charge my phone for a little bit, and then head out to Covent Garden. I'm meeting a friend there for food, and then going to see Hercules the Musical tonight. I have refreshed my makeup, straightened my hair, and put on some lippy. I'm just heading out to Covent Garden to explore the Christmas decorations and then see a friend for tea. I'm then heading to the Hercules Musical, and then probably walking back through Covent Garden just to see the Christmas lights in the dark, because I don't think I'll have time between sort of tea and the musical. But my dad texted saying it's supposed to be rainy where he's going on holiday to the Lake District, and I was like, oh no, I think it's quite mild around here. Anyway, second I sent the text, it started chucking it down with rain, but it's just about stopped. I was really hot on the way down, so I think I'm just going to keep my scarf on in case I get cold in the theatre, and then take my raincoat, which is really thick, rather than also taking a jacket to wear underneath, because I think I'll just be too hot. I'm definitely glad I checked in a little bit early because the reception is absolutely packed. It looks like some sort of school trip or something. Lots of like teenagers / early 20s, so, and none of them spoke English, so none of them were moving out the way. I ended up starting to walk in the wrong direction just to sort of get out of the hotel space, and I assumed it was back to the tube that I'd just got off at, but it's a different way. It's actually a really nice walk up there, passing lots of gardens, lots of very expensive houses, and it's the walk up to sort of Hyde Park, where I'll be going to Wonderland tomorrow. But there's a new to me app called Eat Club, which offers like discounted food. So I've had a look at restaurants in Covent Garden, sort of near to where the theatre is, and I've sent my friend Catherine a couple of options, and we've chosen one that's got 40% off tonight, but it's very expensive otherwise, so it's basically going to be a normal price place, but hopefully it'll be good.
night. Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Did you see that? That was awesome. Oh yes. All right, here it comes. Oh my God, Maya. 2, 3, run. Oh. People, nobody died. Not even stupid. Perfect. That's fine, Maria. I'll get it. Would you mind? Thank you so much. Give her a round of applause, guys. She's so nice getting the knife. Let's try it again. Before you throw, do you see me? 1, 2, 3, up. Oh, that was a very good catch. Knife number 2. Oh my God. That's knife number 3. Last knife. If she makes it, make her feel like a princess. If you miss, I'll throw these 2 back at you. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, on! Yeah! Maria! And make some noise! Oh my God. Oh my God. Keep the claps going, guys. I'll try to turn around. Can I get a woo? Right, please stop. I mean the knives. All right, guys.
Houses on this road look so fancy, even though the hotel isn't seemingly in the best area. It's called the Lord's Hotel, in case you're interested, and like I said, it's a lot cheaper than the other hotels, and when I was leaving it looked like there was a school or a university trip there, so definitely on the cheaper side. Anyway, I have finished this evening, had a very delicious Mexican meal with Catherine, and I've got loads of people coming, so I'll finish telling the story in the room. That's so strange. There's another Lord's Hotel here, but apparently it doesn't have a reception here. It's just got rooms. Very strange. Anyway, had a very delicious Mexican meal with Catherine. We had a main course and a dessert. So it was 40% off at this restaurant in particular. And then I had an additional £10 off for being a first time user. So it was like £17 for a 2-course meal with a drink. Really nice food. Really nice vibes. Lovely catch up with my friend Catherine, who I've not seen, I thought, for about 3 years, but she's been to my house. So I can't remember when she's been to my house, but I remember her coming and going golfing, and it was definitely summer. So it could have been when I first bought the house, which was like 3.5 years ago, or it could have been the year after, which was like 2.5 years ago. I'm not entirely sure. And then I've been to Hercules the Musical, which was really, really good, although I'm absolutely shattered. So I was kind of falling asleep and had to buy some chocolate to keep me awake. But yeah, the singers were phenomenal. I didn't love the acting of, or the singing of one of the main guys who played Phil. But the dancing was great, the music was great, the storytelling was great, how they did all the like magic and like the death scenes and the souls was really, really good. So very impressed. Would definitely recommend, but try and get discounted tickets, because I don't think it's worth the amount of money that they sell some of the tickets for. I am having a little bit of a later start to the day today, but that is fine. I'm heading to a winter wonderland now and spending the rest of the morning and afternoon there, and then heading to Canary Wharf for the Hunger Games show, which I'm very, very excited for. I had a bit of a restless night last night, just with loads of noise from upstairs, and then a very early crowd going to breakfast at 7 o'clock this morning, which is right next to my room. But breakfast ended up being okay. I was quite disappointed that it didn't have like a cooked breakfast, because that was going to be charged extra, and I booked the hotel with breakfast included, so I didn't really want to be charged extra. But I had a croissant which I didn't eat, but we'll save it for tonight when I get back. I had a yogurt, a bowl of cereal and a slice of toast. So I'm feeling okay. I'm going to have some food at Winter Wonderland, and then probably after the show, it's about an hour's travel back, so it'll be a late night. I'll probably get back at about 11, have the croissant and then go to sleep. It's actually a really nice day today. It's cloudy, but there's no rain, and it's very, very mild. It's currently 15 degrees. So in my jumper, my scarf and my winter coat, I'm getting very sweaty. I think I'm gonna have to take my coat off and carry it soon. Realise how big Hyde Park was. I've always gone, oh, I didn't see the squirrel next to me there. I've always gone to the side I know, because it's where I lived, it's where Winter Wonderland is, it's where I used to do yoga for a little bit. Another squirrel. But I've gone into the entrance that's obviously the closest to my hotel, and found some Italian gardens, some statues. There's a huge lake to the side of me / pond. So yeah, very different. As you can see, the wind is picking up, but we've just left the Italian gardens and moved on to Kensington Gardens, which is inspired by Peter Pan, and there's a few statues of like him in the story. There's also a lot of herons. There's a heron statue over there, you can see. So this is literally the first sighting I've had of Winter Wonderland, which is crazy considering how big it is. I've been walking for about an hour, which is a lot more than I thought, like I said. And I think I'm going to be late for my entry time, because I've got 5 minutes to get there, and I'm pretty sure the only entrance is around the other side now. But I have googled it, and it says that it's at the steward's discretion, but it should be okay as long as you're near your allocated time, and I'm literally going to be like 5 minutes late, I think. So hopefully it'll be okay. Time for the Ice Kingdom. So it's lots of sculptures made of ice, and as you can see, I've now got gloves. I've tied up my coat, and well, you can't see, but you can see my breath. back outside and I'm slowly warming up.
Take me home to the place. Alright, well, I belong West Virginia. Now I'm all take me home, country road one more time. So let the bells ring out for Christmas. Yeah.
The wind has well and truly picked up and the clouds are looking very dark, so I don't think it'll be long before it starts chucking it down. I've got about half an hour to eat, finish looking around and then head inside to the circus, so hopefully it holds out for me. This is probably the weirdest place I've ever vlogged, but I'm currently in the toilets at Wonderland and they are the poshest toilets I've ever seen at sort of an event like this. They've got running water, they've got a sink, soap, lots of paper towels, a flushing toilet, a bin and lots of toilet paper, and they're really clean, so I'm very impressed. I don't know how long they've had them for, but they didn't have them last time I was here, which is I think 3 or 4 years ago. I think 4 years ago, but yeah, definitely an upgrade. While I'm here, I have just eaten a hot dog and some fries. I'm looking for a pudding. I would really like a brownie or a cookie. They have warm cookie dough, which I love, but I'm also heading to the circus. My show starts in about half an hour and you're supposed to get there 20 minutes early.
All that you could ever know, make my wish come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you.
To you, la la la, it's more than just a game for two. To
I'm just leaving Winter Wonderland now. I've spent 5 hours here and I probably could stay a little bit longer, but I need to get to Canary Wharf. I'm trying to make my way to Green Park Station because Hyde Park Corner is closed for like people going into it. But the exit that I normally would take is also closed, so it's going to be interesting. Anyway, I have had a really good time. The magical ice sculpture kingdom was really impressive. I do think it's overpriced for what it is, but obviously it takes a lot of time and effort to make it. I think it was like £8, and you could probably do it in about 5 minutes. I spent a long time sort of taking pictures and looking at like the craftsmanship, and even then I was only there for like 25 minutes. I mean, literally there was no way you could stay longer than that. And then the circus was absolutely amazing. I would say that's the best circus I've been to in probably 5 years or so, and it was the kids version, but it was really good. They had a lot of different aerialist acts, and that's my favourite act, so I was really impressed. Managed to fit my jacket and my coat inside my suitcase, and then I'm just going to wear my coat and my scarf because it is warm. Anyway, I'm just about to check out and head to Leicester Square. I've got another musical this afternoon, The Devil Wears Prada. Last night's theatre performance of The Hunger Games was incredible. I will go into more detail later, hopefully, if I remember, but I'm running out the door right now. I did finish quite late last night. I didn't get back till nearly midnight, and I was starving, so I ended up calling at McDonald's on my way back.